Today, I'd like to dive into my most recent article, having felt very inspired by reading several books on economics, digging into things like human action. I was reading a bit of H.G. Wells' The Short History of the World, and thinking about this pivotal moment that we're at with artificial intelligence. And so I landed on this key concept of the maximum rate of communication and its importance in history, and what kind of implications it might have for us today. Throughout history, humanity's relentless pursuit of faster communication stands as a testament to its ingenuity. Every leap forward has not only reflected, but also driven the progress of civilizations. At the forefront of this story, spanning countless generations, lies a crescendo: the astonishing rise of these large language models and the exponential rate of inference that they achieve. These advancements in processing power have transformed information flow into near instantaneous insights, reshaping how we think, create, and connect. For centuries, the rise and fall of societies hinged on how quickly they could move across lands or send messages. This is the maximum rate of land travel. Today, in an age of unparalleled interconnection, the maximum rate of communication plays an even more pivotal role. The pressing question for businesses isn't whether change will come, but how boldly they will embrace it. For centuries, human feet carried the weight of progress until the domestication of the horse and the development of carts and wagons unlocked new possibilities. The ability to harness animals for transport and agriculture transformed economies, enabling the movement of goods and people at unprecedented scales. Indigenous tribes and emerging civilizations gained not only mobility, but also the capacity to trade surplus goods, connect distant outposts, and stabilize food supplies through livestock. This interdependence between animals and human ingenuity laid the groundwork for a thriving exchange of resources and ideas, carried forward by the tireless gallop of couriers delivering supplies and messages of vital economic importance. Ancient communication methods. As humanity's movement quickened, so too did the need for faster communication. In ancient times, messages traveled as fast as a runner could sprint or a horse could gallop. Smoke signals, drumbeats, and carrier pigeons served as lifelines, their speed limited by nature and chance. Moving into the industrial age and innovation in materials, the steam engine and steel ignited the next great leap forward. Iron rails snaked across continents, connecting places once separated by weeks of grueling travel. With the rhythmic churn of locomotive wheels, towns and cities became neighbors, fostering new bonds of commerce and culture. The hiss of steam signaled a new era where distance was no longer an insurmountable barrier. Now, as we move into electrification, electricity shattered these constraints. The telegraph and later the telephone freed messages from physical carriers or even the rail system, allowing information to leap vast distances almost instantly through wire. Sparks of current race along these wires, transforming commerce, diplomacy, and everyday life. The telephone's ring brought voices from continents closer than ever before. Moving into the modern communication era, and really where I think the prescience of AI really starts to play a part. Today, cars and planes powered by refined fuels cut through the air with astonishing efficiency. While visionaries promised hyperloops and vacuum tube travels that could erase barriers entirely, airliners compress continents into hours, and bullet trains blur the lines between metropolitan centers. So from hoof to hyperloop, humanity's drive to conquer distance remains unrelenting, and therefore I think our drive to conquer communication is also unrelenting. And that moves us into the digital information age, where these intelligent services and AI, information travels at the speed of light. The internet, mobile devices, global communication networks have collapsed continents into the palms of our hands. We text, tweet, and stream entire empires of knowledge and commerce thrive on invisible webs. Never before has the gap between those who hold information and those who need it been so negligible. In a world increasingly dominated by AI, intelligent businesses and services powered by golem-like AI entities have become the norm. These adaptive systems thrive on context, dynamically reshaping their behavior to suit specific environments and user needs. And much like the mythical golems imbued with purpose, these AI-driven tools operate with a sense of mission, integrating seamlessly into workflows, providing insights, and automating decisions at an unprecedented scale. Their ability to understand and adapt to context ensures that businesses can meet challenges with precision and agility, creating a new paradigm where technology doesn't just serve, it anticipates and evolves alongside its users. This is the maximum rate of economy. So the rapid rise of these LLMs and the astonishing speed of inference they achieve has ushered in another radical change. Bots can now write hundreds of emails a second, reasoning, reviewing, and analyzing with precision that often surpasses human capabilities. These advancements are not just tools, they're reshaping how businesses operate, setting a new standard for speed and efficiency. Trade routes that once relied on caravans and perilous voyages now hum with real-time digital transactions, augmented by AI. Commerce accelerates not just through physical connectivity, but through instantaneous data processing and decision-making, creating a global ecosystem where proximity and human delay are obsolete concepts. And for businesses, the stakes can be higher. Those that adapt swiftly to leverage LLMs and their unparalleled efficiency will gain immense advantage. Automated systems can analyze trends, draft communications, and provide insights at an unimaginable scale, enabling faster pivots and more informed decisions. The alternative, inaction, invites irrelevance. History is littered with the remains of enterprises, from carriage makers who dismissed automobiles to companies that ignored the internet, overtaken by much more forward-thinking competitors. And that moves us into our final point, the maximum rate of consumption. And as we embrace this era, it's vital to remember that the maximum rate of consumption still is a human problem and remains tethered to a human's ability to ingest and understand content. No matter how swiftly LLMs generate insights or efficiency bots, can automate tasks, the true value of these advancements are realized when they align with human comprehension and decision-making. This reality underscores the importance of investing in foundational elements like design, accessibility, literacy, fluency. These fundamentals ensure that the benefits of advanced AI are not just realized, but optimized for a diverse audience. Professional and personal development in these areas is as crucial as building the core AI services themselves. The challenge is clear. We need to leverage technology to amplify human capability without overlooking the essential human elements that bridge understanding and action. By investing in thoughtful design and ensuring tools remain accessible and intuitive, we pave the way for where technology and humanity evolve hand in hand, not at odds. The future belongs to those who balance rapid technical progress with a commitment to inclusivity, clarity, and purpose. It's time to act to shape the tools that will shape our world.